Bro, tell me what my thing just fucking crashed. My game literally just crashed on me. Like, what the fuck? What are we doing here? Two K can eat a bag of dicks. We are back.
Is a fatal four-way tables, ladders, and chairs match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Blade Runners from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 199 pounds, the Dragon Warrior.
The second generation All-Star. The son of a gun. The comeback kid himself. Two-time tag team champion. Two-time cruiserweight champion. Looking for reign number 3 here this evening. And with that crisp, precision-like, high-impact striking, the clean grappling. He might be an odds-on favorite to win this damn thing, man. I don't know. This dude's really coming to his own. Since making his debut back in season 2, Candle Dragon really elevated himself. But speaking of elevation, the predator of the skies, the Falcon,
And his opponents, first, from
Carlos Cruz.
City, weighing in at 202 pounds, the Falcon, Carlos Cruz.
The two-time cruiserweight champion, Carlos Cruz, also looking for his third reign with that 205-pound championship. The Day One original, the Falcon, Carlos B. Cruising. And hopefully tonight, he be cruising to a title. The badass from the bayou, the wild man,
Louisiana, weighing in at 205 pounds, Black Jack.
Blackjack really finding his own, finding his home here in the land of opportunity. The former Grindhouse champion, another former cruiserweight champion. In fact, all 4 competitors, all former champions. The cruiserweight, they're very small, but elite division. But Blackjack, showing up this season, a lot more brooding, a lot more violent, a lot more intense, a lot more aggressive. Ready to translate all that aggression, all that violence into domination. The badass from the bayou, the former cruiserweight champion of the world, the wild man, Black Jack.
Weighing in at 205 pounds, Mean Mike Shields.
The man who held Fight Night hostage during the latter half of season 2. The first and only Fight Night, quote-unquote, world champion. The Violent Red. The little mean bastard. Former Cruiserweight champion, Mean Mike Shields, back in All-Star Pro Wrestling. Ready to pick up right where he left off. Ready to pick up some more fights. Let's do it. Tables, ladders, and chairs for the vacant Cruiserweight Championship. Candle Dragon, Carlos Cruz, Black Jack, Mean Mike Shields. And like I told y'all, once again, this fucking game is broke, man. I don't know. I tried to settle for title matches several times, and as you can see, it's not registering as a title match. But we're gonna go ahead and treat it thusly. As always with these multi-man matchups, I'm gonna do my best to call all the action. But there's gonna be a lot of action going down, so bear with me, please. You did, yes sir, yes you did. It was a good ass match though too. Them dudes were trying to steal the show. Cruz and Shields down the ringside. Throwing blows, Blackjack, Candle Dragon inside the ring. Reverse quick kick to the head, Cruz trying to make something happen. Me and Mike caught, dropped down with the DDT. Candle Dragon bulldogging Blackjack into the corner. Boot to the midsection with Blackjack firing back the drop kick. Failing to drop the Young Dragon, but me and Mike Shields gonna finish the job. Oh shit! Even flow, right on the ladder, Candle Dragon busted open Mean Mike Shields before he's able to capitalize, taken down by Carlos Cruz. The Falcon now, ready to take to the sky, springboard, back elbow. Oh! And Mean Mike Sandwich catching the back elbow from Cruz, catching a roundhouse from Candle Dragon. And Mean Mike gonna try to roll out the ringside to try to reset and recover. Carlos Cruz trying to slingshot himself, but Candle Dragon is too elusive. Basement dropkick taking down the Falcon. The Young Dragon. The boot to the midsection. Off the ropes, but it's some steam. Candle Dragon, natural selection. The second generation All-Star once again using that ladder as a weapon here in this matchup. Carlos Cruz reaching in his tights, but Cando once again dropping him with the natural selection on top of the ladder. And Cando just so elusive, so evasive. The second generation All-Star, the Dragon, with the properly fitting Dragon suplex. Off the rebound, Cando just spamming it now, trying to do some permanent neck damage to Carlos Cruz, trying to make sure this Falcon don't fly again. Young Cando. Oh my God. He's wrenching on that neck. Meanwhile, we got a whole fight going on outside of the ring. Mean Mike Shields seemingly laying waste to Blackjack with that chair outside the ring. Now bring that chair inside the ring and stopping the bleeding. Thankfully for Carlos Cruz, neutralizing Young Cando for a minute, but Cando Dragon though showing off the aggression in a big way here in season 4. Springboard back elbow, nailed it. Carlos Cruz, oh shit, Cando looking for that flashing elbow. Nobody home. Blackjack cleaning house out here. Here's the knife-edge shot from the Young Dragon. And the comeback kid with his pick of the litter. Blackjack out on his feet. Mean Mike Shields receiving a shoulder breaker. And Carlos Cruz going to sneak in and trying to pick up the scraps. But Kando Dragon said he got something for you too. And Kando out here operate with extreme efficiency, proficiency. And me and Mike gonna take the back. Cruz, the counter. Ooh, Cruz with a Falcon Dart. Planet laying out the Young Dragon. Now a ladder in hand, Blackjack with no neighbors around him. To set that up, I'm gonna start to make that climb. Everybody lottie-dottie back inside the ring. Oh! Blackjack with his hand on the thing. Taken down rather unceremoniously. Ooh, there it is. Kando Dragon laying out Carlos Cruz with the back fist. Roundhouse for you, Mean Mike. And the Young Dragon making that climb. Kando Dragon with his hand on the briefcase. Blackjack from out of nowhere. Kicked off. Young Kando. Houston up there was not the wise move. Gonna join the fray back down in the ring. Kando Dragon. Ready for the fight. Cruz gonna sneak in. Try to grab that ladder. Picked off by Shields. Now me and Mike making the climb. Me and Mike with his hand on the ladder. Or briefcase rather. Now all four men back to their feet. We're dueling off once again like at the beginning of the match, but this time you see all the weapons broken, strewn about. Jack with a boot to the midsection. Countered by Shields. Oh, and Kando Dragon. Wrecking shop. Cleaning house with a steel chair. Me and Mike busted open. The Young Dragon. Oh, shit. Carlos Cruz trying to reach in the tights once again. Oh. And Kando Dragon dropped on that ladder. He out. Me and Mike trying to pick up the scraps, clearing out the ring. My man went off with that chair. Here's a shot to the midsection, Blackjack. Shields with the counter. Shields lining up. Carlos Cruz. What you got in them? What you got? I'm about to say, what you got in them tights, man? I don't want to know. What you reaching for, bro? What you reaching for, man? Oh, the back fist block. Blackjack coming through with the assist. And now Blackjack cleaning house. Clearing out the ring. Oh, shit. Me and Mike laid on the top of the ladder, but Blackjack instead going to take down the Young Dragon. He's going to take a powder. And Cruz slinging back in the last minute, trying to pick up the scraps. Blackjack having none of it, though. The Wild Man with a big tornado DDT. And Cruz out the ringside. Blackjack with the steel chair. I got one for you. But the comeback kid. The son of the Kabuki Dragon. Young Kando. All on his bullshit tonight. I think. Is it your set as I'm using? I can't even remember, bro. I ain't gonna front to you. But I feel like I need to redo my settings since the update anyways, though. Irish whip into the ropes. Back elbow off the rebound. Mike Shields. Okay, bet. Irish whip. Mike Shields out on the apron, and Kando with the assist. Let me help you down. Carlos Cruz making that climb. Oh, shit, Kando. I don't know what he says to him, but Cruz climb back down real fast. Kando said, get that shit out of here. Cruz said, fuck it, he ain't even playing around. Blackjack said, let me help you down. Off the rebound. Leapfrog over the top. Power bomb off the rebound. Blackjack. The evasion. Jack. Shields counter on the counter with a counter. The Mean Mike. Oh, that man was delayed too. He was waiting on it. Side Russian leg sweep right on the ladder. Cruz just stand at the ring. He said, let him fight. Oh, with the kendo stick, but the Rough Rider going to take him down. Shields. Oh, this is going to be a long-ass match, huh? Mean Mike winding up. Cruz saw it coming, made the adjustment. Gonna make the bastard pay. Boot to the midsection. Blackjack. Setting him up. Over the top. Sunset flip powerbomb. Cruz trying to make something happen, but a snapmare takeover. Blackjack got him. Nasty chop. Everybody trying to make something happen here. We're getting late in the match. Everybody hurt. Everybody tired. The Cruiserweight Championship on the line. Oh, yeah, him and John Robb tried to kill each other earlier. Oh, no, they were trying to murder each other, man. Kando Dragon with no company. Making the climb. Yeah, man, and my game crashed, dude. Yeah. Right before this match. Lining up, looking for it. Oh, the strong style knee. Nobody home. But Blackjack is home. The chairman on the board said, I got one for you, too. Damn, me and Mike's a bloody fucking mess. Cruz going up top. He can take his pick. Who's it going to be? Me and Mike is the target. Big diving drop kick, Blackjack, all the air up there. Me, Mike rolling. Well, me, Mike trying to recover. Oh, nasty backbreaker. The Kando out there. Will not steel chair. Jack, out of the way. Big sidewinder DDT. Man, they out here throwing finishing moves like it ain't nobody's business, too. Cruz, the only one trying to get the ladder back inside the match. Combo breaker, Blackjack out on his feet. That man's seeing stars right now. Nasty suplex on top of the ladder. Carlos Cruz locking in now. Walking the tightrope. Cruz. Pick up the fucking ladder, man. What are you doing? Planet. Candle Dragon, thanks for coming. See you later. Blackjack, set that ladder up. Look at that lower body strength. Flanking his opponent, front drop kick, taking down Jack. He's out. Candle bringing another ladder back inside the ring. Candle Dragon, Carlos Cruz. Oh, the shoulder breaker. And Cruz taking the powder. Mean Mike laid out. Candle not setting up the ladder. What are we doing here? Well, I heard that. I felt that. Candle going back to work with the natural selection. Carlos Cruz going right back to work with the chair. God damn, look at that canvas. That thing is a fucking bloody ass mess. They got a staph infection waiting to happen for everybody. Oh, the young dragon lit him up with the combination. Oh shit! Candle Dragon! Setting up the ladder. Blackjack trying to sneak in. Man, they tired. They tired. They hurt. This is not a good idea. They're all about to be on the injury reserve list after this match. Oh! Cruz ducked. Blackjack caught it. And Mean Mike free to make the climb. Mean Mike free to make the climb. Mean Mike. Oh, he ain't got it. Mean Mike, he got it. Oh, shit. And just like that. Wow. It is all over. Mean Mike Shields. These dudes drug each other through hell and back. That was carnage. That was menagerie. That was 4 dudes on a fucking injury reserve list for the next fucking month. He might as well vacate the title. Congratulations to Mean Mike. Thank you all for that fucking match. That was violent. That was vile. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Co-main event time. We got the ladies in action. For the 4-way, this time no ladder involved. Elimination style 4-way dance. It goes down for the vacant women's Grindhouse Championship. Unlike with the men's match, none of these ladies have held gold at all here in All-Star Pro. In fact, Few of them are actually making their in-ring debut right here tonight.
Elimination match. Making her way to the ring from Paris, France, the French Paradox, Victoria Ricci.
The French Paradox, Victoria Ricci, making an in-ring debut here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. A fresh face in this space in 2026. Ready to make some waves, ready to make some moves, ready to make the most of her debut. Fatal 4-way elimination match for the vacant Grindhouse Women's Championship. Victoria Ricci, with the opportunity of a lifetime right here in the land of opportunity, it goes down. She made her debut at Unlimited One. Now here tonight with her first appearance in the main season on the main roster. RFL, ready to get a big old piece, ready to take advantage of this massive, possibly career-changing opportunity straight out the gate.
And her opponents, first from Oakland, California, Marie C.
She had the potential here tonight to walk out of here week 2 with a rocket ship struck to her back. She can outlast 3 other individuals. It's elimination style. Shouldn't be too tough. No disqualifications, no countouts. The first impressions are a motherfucker. It's about to go down. Kristen St. James.
Miami, Florida, the real deal, Kristen the Saint James.
Former training partner with the Divine Weapon, Shan Leon. The real deal, Kristen St. James. She's taking her time to make it to this point. Careful to make sure that all the polish was ready before arrival. Honing in on those skills. Now ready to make the most of this moment in her debut. Give a warm All-Star Pro welcome to Kristen St. James. I know the game's not saying it, but I must reiterate once again, this is for the vacant Fight Night Women's Champion, Grindhouse Women's Championship.
From Mexico City, Mexico, the Archetype.
Bandita of Brutal Lucha fame. It's been way back since season 1 since we've seen her here in an All-Star Pro Wrestling ring. Big full circle moment here in season 4. We got returns, we got debuts, we got title matches. I'm telling you, we're doing what it do. All-Star Pro Wrestling season 4. We're bound for greatness. We got Victoria Ricci. We got RFL. We got Kristen St. James, and we got Bandita. We got the vacant Grindhouse Women's Championship on the line, and we underway. No disqualifications, no countouts. Pinfall and submission must happen inside of the ring, and damn, the ring is still bloody from the men's match. What the fuck? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's hard. That's hard as fuck. And already all hell is broken loose I'm gonna do my best to call the action, but like I said, as always, in these multi-wrestler affairs, hey man, it's Fast and Furious. I do my best to keep y'all from getting delirious. Ladies in action already after two amazing women's matchups tonight. One singles and one tag. Ladies about to bring it home in the Fatal 4-Way. Four corners match, if you will. St. James got the knees up. Richie writhing in pain, holding those ribs and rolling out the ringside to try to find that equalizer. Oh, shit. She ain't got the equalizer. She got a goddamn wrench. And Bandita putting that wrench to good use. Big scoop slam. Richie caught. It's Richie and St. James. And Bandita with the crucifix. Round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Damn, this ringside area is a bloody goddamn mess. St. James out of the way. Taking Bandita for a ride by the hat. Face full of turnbuckle. Bandita with a point of hoisted up on the top turnbuckle, but Airfell, going balling. 2 for 1 with the drop kick. Richie, the French Paradox, planted her inside out with the face buster into the cover. Looking for the elimination only. Good for the count of 1. Rocking that combination. Over the top. Ooh, nasty kick. RFL getting some. St. James getting some. Altering direction in midair, and this thing is already off to a frenzy. Big shots left, right, and center. The ladies going ham here. Getting after it. Hooked up. Drop down DDT. Oh, nasty front kick. And Bandita now can take her pick, and looks like her pick is RFL. Nobody home on the base to drop kick. Victoria Richie laying in wait, ready to strike. Only good for the count of 2. Meanwhile, Bandita. Working that ground and pound into the cover. Not enough. Remember here, we've got all brand new talent in All-Star Pro Wrestling. Bandita returning for the first time in nearly 3 years, 2.5 years. The other 3, all debuting simultaneously. Unprecedented here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. This is History Making Moment. And y'all my face even here. Hey, there you go. What's up, bro? Man, my fucking game crashed, G. You missed the Cruiserweight Championship match. Ladder match. That shit was wild. Oh, Airfell eliminated. First one out the gate. Thanks for coming. We are down to 3 now. Victoria Richie, Kristen St. James, who just busted open the French Paradox. And the villain of the square circle, Bandita. Oh. I feel it, bro. I feel it. And all hell is broken loose once again, the co-main event. Vacant Grindhouse Women's Championship on the line. St. James into the cover. You see all that blood on the mat from the last match still. That's how violent that shit was. Mean Mike Shields walking out as the brand new Cruiserweight Champion. A violent TLC match. And this Four Corners match. On the women's side, proven to be just as violent. Put your knees down, girl. You get pregnant like that. Big release German suplex from the French Paradox. Richie now, cleaning house. Taking her pick with the arm trap Bandita. Eating a hard knee right to the mouth. Richie now. Building up that momentum, building some steam, shoots the half into the cover. Why would you break that up? You do know this is elimination, right? She did it for the loss. Boot to the midsection. Sit out face buster. Bandita. Immediately into the cover on St. James, looking for the elimination, only good for the count of 2. Over the top, St. James with a massive statement here. Boot to the midsection. Bandita right in harm's way. Northern Lights bomb into the cover. Looking for the elimination. Kristen St. James. And we are down to the final 2. Victoria Ritchie. Kristen St. James, who coincidentally has 2 eliminations in this match. Will she get the clean sweep? Will she be able to walk out of here with the championship? All that hard work being in vain. St. James with the face buster. The real deal. The French Paradox. The final 2 remaining in a roundhouse. Planted directly behind the ear. Victoria Ritchie for the win. And just like that, it is all over. And new. And new. And new. Grindhouse Women's Champion. Dude, Kristen was fucking wrecking shop in that match. Victoria came in and souped up that shit at the last minute. She was tired. She said, you done the work? Let me get the rest of that shit real quick. We put this shit in the game already. It's the game, man. It wouldn't let me, because I guess because it was vacant, it kept like not doing it or whatever. Oh, definitely running back one-on-one. That's what that's the whole plan. The former hardcore champion, the hard-hitting heavyweight from Huntsville, the unbreakable, big money, Adam Matthews. Picked up that big win at the All-Star Classic, outlasting 8 other individuals in the All-Star Jam Gauntlet. Tonight, in the season 4 debut, going one-on-one with Red Wolf Syndrome, formerly known as El Grande Filipino. The Thriller from Manila. The Fourth Wolf. the reigning, defending, undisputed Grindhouse champion. One name. He only needs one. As soon as you say, you already know who the fuck we're talking about. Shinjo. Yeah, it is. For those of y'all who might have missed the off-season reveal, El Grande Filipino, in that closing month of season 3, was all over the place, doing his thing, going 3-0 toward the end of the season. I got you. Going 3-0 toward the end of the season. Don't even mind that. Picking up that 4th win at the All-Star Classic, defeating Sam Magnum, who's on his 5th defense with that Grindhouse championship. Magnum was going for that lucky number 5. The playing spoiler, El Grande Filipino, a.k.a. Red Wolf Shinjo. Stepping into season 4, his first defense with the Grindhouse championship. This is the main event of the evening.
Introducing the challenger from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 265 pounds, unbreakable, Matthews. And his opponent from Manila, Philippines, weighing in at 240 pounds, the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Fighting Champion.
Look at his face. Why they booing this shit at Shinjo? Why they booing that man? They don't believe he was El Grande Filipino. That's what it was like. They were like, hold the fuck up, man. They were like, I know who won the match at the PLE. How did this guy get the title? That's what they said. One last look. Had the title for both competitors. We got Adam Matthews. We got Shinjo. We got the Grindhouse Championship on the line. And we got a bloody ass canvas from all that menagerie and macabre from the last 2 matchups. Damn, Red Wolf Shinjo coming in all guns blazing. He said it don't matter how I came in possession of this title, it's mine. And oh shit, damn. Adam Matthews. Okay. Hey, this is a heavyweight fight through and through, but these dudes, they ain't pumping the brakes. Pedal to the metal. Big back body drop, Shinjo down the ringside. I thought they said they had the championship podium on the what's the name? They don't got the championship podium on the. Man, they bogus. 2K be lying like a motherfucker, bro. That's really fucked up. That's really fucked up. I swear to God I seen another commercial. Can somebody confirm that for me? Planet with the Uranagi, Shinjo, Adam Matthews. Already, this main event championship match is violent as it gets. They're supposed to have the championship podium with the title at ringside. I swear I saw it on a video or a commercial or something. Where is that? Maybe because of the barricades I got, maybe. Ooh, they make me so fucking mad, dude. Motherfucker be lying, bro. Adam Matthews going up top, going all the way up top. Did not get all of it, did not get any of it. Shinjo back to his feet, hoist up on his shoulder. Red Wolf, Shinjo. I was thinking maybe because of the cloth barricade I was using. The ringside setup. Face first in the top turnbuckle. Now Adam Matthews busted open. Boot to the midsection. Hoisted up. Matthews. Showing some mercy instead of the powerbomb. Hung out the drum on the top rope. The Grindhouse champion laid out. Matthews trying to follow through with the senton. Could not clear the distance on the springboard, but still able to maintain control. Dragon suplex into the cover, only good for the count of one. Oh, Shinjo putting every single last ounce into it. That big spear, only good for the count of two. Nice leg lace takedown. The back and forth. The heavy hitting. High impact offense. These two dudes making it feel like a main event title match. Irish whip into the ropes. Nice sidestep. Matthews put the brakes on. Shinjo firing back. It's Matthews in the black pants with red trim. Shinjo in the black pants with red trim. Big time buckle bomb from the reigning champion. From the second floor, Red Wolf Shinjo missing the mark, looking for the neck breaker, but still able to maintain control. Stuff, hoisted up, dropped down with the power bomb. The Unbreakable back to his feet though, and drop right back down, reverse, drop down, DDT. Oh, the high risk, no reward, and now the champion finds himself in a vulnerable state because Matthews going upstairs. Trying to bring that whole 275-pound frame crashing down with the shoulder tackle. Adam Matthews dialed in. The Unbreakable setting him up. Screwdriver planted head first into the canvas. Trying to open up the already open wound even more for the win only. Good for the count of two. Matthews showing a bit of indecision, trying to figure out what to do next, and that small bit of indecision cost him a couple of knees right to the ribs. But right back on the offensive. The challenger. The champion. The back and forth big lariat. Kicked off. And Matthews with no respect for the reigning champion is walking over the competition. Shinjo firing back. Dragon screw takedown. Why am I seeing Carlos Cruz signs in the crowd? This game is fucking broke. Big combination. Wrecking shop. Chokeslam with one hand. That is not a small man, ladies and gentlemen. Two bulls in a china shop. These two heavyweights trying to tear down a roof out of this motherfucker. Face first into the turnbuckle. Only good for the count of two. And this title match gonna continue. You know what? They're right. Holy shit is right. Besides that, Matthews back with the advantage, going to join the champion down at ringside. The referee begins the count. Turned inside out with the hard clothesline. The hard-hitting heavyweight from Huntsville, the unbreakable Adam Matthews, might be closing in. Stepped over. Got it cinched in, but not all the way. Shinjo able to escape. Irish whip into the corner. Big Shin with a big elbow and a spear. Hold that down. The reigning champion into the cover. This bloodthirsty crowd said they want to see it one more time for the win, retain the title, and just like that, it is all over. And still, and still, and still. Controversy aside, no matter what persona won the title, the man that walked in here tonight in the main event and defended that title, make no bones about it, Red Wolf, Shinjo. Land of opportunity. Just keeps on giving with two new champions crowned tonight, with several debuts, a couple of re-debuts. I say tonight was a success. We got Power Driver tomorrow night, y'all. A little bit early in the evening. Matter of fact, I'm about to go ahead and start setting some of that shit up now. We got no injuries. Beautiful. I really expected that cruiserweight match, man. Hey. But yeah, I'm about to set the champions. And I'm about to start at least cracking a little bit on tomorrow night's card. With that being said, I've been War and Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling. And this was the Grindhouse. Fight night on the Grindhouse. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Power Driver tomorrow night. Until next time, y'all keep the peace or fight like hell. Good night, everybody. Stop this shit.